Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq, back with our annual Singapore Fintech Festival coverage. Organized by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the Singapore Fintech Fest is on its 6th edition, and we're proud to be a media partner for the 4th year in a row. Joining me for this segment is Iain Morrison. He's the head of Global Trade and Receivables Finance at HSBC Singapore, and we're going to discuss digitizing trade processes. Iain, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Hi, thanks a lot for having me on the show. Thanks.
What are the challenges facing trade today, and where can digitization help?
We'll see a rapid evolution from cost efficiency just in times of taking costs and time out of both financial and physical flows through to resilience, just in case, came very evident in COVID, which exposed resilience gaps in supply chain. And now really visibility and traceability are the key themes. Where goods have come from, where they're going, where are they now, what helps efficiency and resilience, and feeding directly now also into managing sustainability and the broader ESG agenda. These aren't mutually exclusive. Accuracy, timeliness, granularity of data, and most importantly, veracity of data along the supply chain benefits all these purposes. An important other trend is trade historically hubbed itself around big port cities, Singapore being one of them, the pivotal points of sea and air journeys, but we're also seeing, but whilst that's still the case, new ports emerging, and they're sort of the e-commerce platforms, trading platforms, digital communities. So really, when I look at digital trade, it's not just about being in the physical world, it's also now being in the virtual world and being in those virtual trading ports and being able to help customers there as well. So it's really exciting times.
What are some of the tools HSBC is rolling out to support clients, and what's the relationship with Sarai?
So maybe start on the digital tool side. So internet banking, digital banking continues to evolve. It's over the last 18 months of remote working, we've seen a real surge of usage. Majority of our transactions now, interactions with clients, are online or digitally with our clients. It wasn't the case pre-COVID. So we've seen a big shift in that direction. And therefore, it's not just about transactions, it's about the data and reporting tools. It's about the mobile flexibility of PC, tablet, mobile phones. It's also about sharing images of paper documents. We receive the paper, but the client's sitting at home and needs to see the images, so how can we provide images to them? So our ability to connect digitally, efficiently work remotely ourselves really counted during COVID. And whilst it's sort of the grown part of digital, it's a really important part of getting the basics right and making trade flows. The next element is the API side. So we have a really active API developer portal and sandbox. We've had it for some time, but the number of APIs we're releasing and the speed they're being released at is extremely exciting. It really gives an opportunity to allow clients to interact with us, other providers interact with us, and it just makes it far cheaper, easier, and faster to connect and collaborate. Going beyond transactional, maybe to add, transactions are of course important, but digital onboarding of buyers, the ability to exchange data, the ERP systems, streamline reconciliation, digital consumption of data. Those are also areas we've developed tools on and collaborated with fintechs and other tech providers to really provide that connectivity beyond just transaction processing.
Right, and is this another example of banks becoming laggards, or Iain, is this a way that fintechs will replace banks, or is it a way that they can work together?
I think the us and them debate has really evolved beyond the binary. There are multiple examples of collaboration across bank, fintech, tech. To the extent I would all be bold enough to say there are very few completely standalone solutions where there hasn't been some form of collaboration, whether it be embedded technology, a bank solution, white labeling, an API host-to-host connectivity, or even the bank embedding itself in a tech platform. So I think really it's about how we collaborate and cooperate. Banks still have a major role to play as a trust intermediary in trade, and that's worth a lot to our clients. We're also major providers of liquidity, surety, foreign exchange. So those inherent capabilities are still important, whilst the fintechs bring agility, speed to market. So I really think there are times when we're competitors, of course, but also there's more times and more often times where we're collaborating and working together. I don't think anyone can stand still or be too insular in this field.
Right, it's encouraging to hear the conversation go from us versus them, which is something that's relatively newer. So it's encouraging to hear that. So Iain, HSBC has committed $2 billion to investing in digital, including to accelerate trade solutions alongside fintechs. What can fintechs do to tap into that investment?
So we want to be a digital first bank, and that's the journey we're on, and that's where the investment's going behind. So our solutions are customer focused. We're passionate about improving customer experience. So we engage fintechs very early on up front. We have our ear close to market, and we involve them in that exploration, ideation of what solutions, and often it's the collaboration, and often sort of they're embedded one way or the other, us and them and us. There's a really active community in Singapore in the Fintech Festival, so there's great engagement. It's really exciting. In addition, we sort of collaborate with our customers. Our customers aren't working alone. They work within their own communities, their own supply chains, and they too engage tech providers and fintech providers. So it's important for us as a bank to be able to add value and connect and collaborate with those solutions. So it's not just about us leading, it's also about us being able to join and collaborate and add value to broader solutions in the market.
All right, Iain, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you very much.